So, I went to see a band play last night. I don't know if you can guess who it is. Yeah, Feeder, at Brixton Academy. Awesome gig, awesome band, love them. Today I thought we'd do Come Back Around, which they didn't actually play last night, but it's a banger of a song. So if you want to learn this one, you need to tune your low E string down to drop D, and some cool little chords and a little bit of riffing. It's a good one. Let's get into it. Okay, so like I said in the intro, this is in drop D tuning, so tune your low E down to D. I'm sure most of you know how to do that. Okay, it's basically a bunch of power chords, but you hit a D power chord, and you let the low E, it's now a D string, but we'll call it an E string for now. The low E string ring, that's the first chord, and then leave those two fingers there and just move your index onto the 5th fret. Obviously, being in drop D, all the names of the chords have changed, so I'm just going to use fret numbers if I can remember them. Okay, so first two chords, D, 5th fret, so then we go up to the 8th fret, and then down to the 3rd fret. But you keep these two fingers always on those two strings, on the D and the G string. So. And it goes around like that a few times, and then it hits the drive pedal, and when it hits the drive, it's the same last two chords of that section. So it's okay. So it's the same last two chords, but you just turn on the drive basically and play a bit heavier. And then it goes into this little cool riff, and it goes. Okay, and that is basically you're on the 12th, 13th, 15th frets, mainly on the A string. I think he does it with one finger live, but on the record it sounds like an octave chord to me. So yeah, 15th fret on the A string, and then 17th fret on the G. Mute everything else, but you're letting that low E string sort of question and answer itself, so it's sort of take the octave on and off, and then it does this little, so that's just 16 and 17 on a low E, and then back to that A string on the 15. And then we go into the chorus, which there's a lot of chord changes, which makes it kind of complicated, but it is pretty simple really. So it just goes. Okay, that seems like a lot to remember, but it's fairly simple. The first two chords are the same as the verse. And then it goes. So he slides up to the 10th fret, which is basically a C chord. You could do it there, but he does it here, and it's when he sings that. So it's quick, and then he goes. Okay, so all together. So that then the other two chords is C, 3rd fret, and then B flat power chord. Okay. Take 8th fret to the 5th. Yeah, then we've got a little bridge section which gets a bit riffy, which is always a good thing in my opinion. And it just drops into this big, let's get some drive going, goes into this. And that's it. So open first, and bring you on drop D, so that's basically a D. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th, and that's pretty much it. Three times I think. And then you do the 8th. So you do 8th, 5th, 10th. Does that twice. And then you're back into the verse. And there you go. So that's Come Back Around by Feeder. I'd like to do a lot more Feeder. They're one of my favourite bands. Yeah. So if you'd like to hear more Feeder, especially the early stuff, I mean, I haven't bothered doing well, I could have done Buck Rogers obviously, but there's loads of tutorials on that on YouTube. But if you'd like to hear more Feeder, please let me know. I tend to only do the bands that I genuinely love. I'm not gonna start doing modern stuff just because it's popular at the moment, you know, because, you know, that's just not the kind of stuff I'm into. But anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing and leaving all your kind messages. Until the next time, see you later, bye bye.